Eita, Sanbonan, and welcome to Words for Wednesday. My name is Sizo Mabuza, and well, the channel is Sizo Mabuza. It's called Sizo Mabuza, so you already know. Thank you so much to you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for clicking on this video. Danko, I appreciate it so much. If you are new to these streets, click subscribe, turn on your notifications. Yes, turn on your notifications. I hope you like the vibes, and I hope you subscribe if you like the vibes. If you don't, it's still fine. You are not obligated to like everything that you come across. So yes, this is Words for Wednesday, episode 1. And here I'll be just sharing some of my thoughts, some of the things that I hear or learn, from day to day, some of the things that I read, and that stick longer than some ideas, with the hope that allows me to let these ideas sink into me as well, and hopefully that you take something away from them. So speaking of thoughts and stuff, a few weeks ago I was reflecting, on a couple of things, and I realized that in fact, I was thinking in gratitude. I was just thinking about the different people that have come into my life and the impact they have had. While I was thinking, although I also realized or noticed that, not everyone that has had an impact in my life in one way or the other is still in my life. And I then remembered how at one point in time I used to beat myself up on some, I wonder what's wrong with me. I wonder what's in chanyana. I'd miss my people and then start beating myself up, but, of late, I had a change in the way that I look at a lot of things. And this time around, I got to sit down and chill and think, I really appreciate everyone that has come into my life, because the man that I am growing into is a byproduct of the experiences that we have shared together. Some are good, some are bad, but I love the good person, the good man that I believe I am slowly evolving into. And in that, I then got to realize was, some people are in your life in fact, the people are in your life for 3 different things. Some people are in your life for a reason, some people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a lifetime. I know you heard that rhyme, bro. I know. I should have been a rapper. Anyway, some people are in your life for a reason, some people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a lifetime. And from time to time when you do your reflecting, I think one of the things that you need to do is place yourself in a position where you try and understand the different lessons that each person has come with. You will make the realization that this person was here for a reason. Like, you see, for instance, Bag herder, and I'm making an example with this because it's very relatable. They break your heart, and you hate men or you hate women, you hate the other gender, whatever. And people always make fun of this. I love the woman I'm becoming thing. I love the man that I'm becoming type of vibe. Yet I look at it in the sense of, would say, in that moment, people normally, you would find that people have just realized what they had to learn. Sometimes you as a gent, you realize that your 20s are about your 20s are about focusing on yourself and building yourself and all of that. So that little heartbreak, the person who was there in your life for a reason, to help you realize that you need to invest more time in yourself. You need to invest more effort in improving yourself and building yourself up for the future. Taking what you have learned as a child and everything, and packaging it into the human being, the superhuman being that will be such a great leader, parent, partner, whatever you aspire to be in the future. Like those things. Sometimes, that's just the reason I'm thinking about, just from the top of my head. Sometimes you find that the people that you meet who come into your life for a specific season during a certain time in your life. I know this because there are different transitions that you go through as a person. I remember, I won't say the year because it will give it off. But there's a certain transition when I was like, I had my first foot into my 20s, and there's a certain transition that I had to go through. There are certain things that I had to learn, and there's individuals that were in my life for a very short period, like for a few months, but the impact that they left, the impact that they had, today when I come across them, I embrace them, I love them so much, because I now understand why I had to go through that experience, why they had to come into my life. There are things that I do a little better than I did before, and I'm not giving them all the credit. I'm just saying, my change in reasoning and in change in thought in that time happened, when they were in my life, or just after. There was that trigger thing that happened in our relationship that today I think about it and I think, this was actually very good for me, and then there's people who'll be there for a lifetime, bro. Like you know them. And I think, like I said, every now and again, it's very important for us to just chill and reflect, and and think in gratitude. Think about all these things from a place of gratitude, because I am insanely grateful for all my life experiences. Some of them are very funny. I wish I had the balls to do one story time. I don't have that. I don't have the guts to do that. But one day, we'll tell. I'll probably write a book one day, a memoir, whatever, and tell some of these stories, because they're pretty cool. But that's not the point. I digress. Think about these things in gratitude. Think and appreciate all the moments that you've shared with everyone that has come into your life, because everyone came into your life so that you could gain something from it. I choose to look at it that way. There are instances where I would think of it in such a negative way. But, after some time, I got to realize that, yeah. It wasn't a beautiful experience. I get it, but it still helped make me the me that I am becoming. So yes, thank you for staying this long. This is just a thought that I had this morning. It's been a recurring thought for weeks. I think I discovered some lessons that I learned. Because another thing I wanted to say about people who are there for a reason, actually, is this thing about lessons, that certain lessons are going to be taught until they're learned, right? Until you learn the lesson, the lesson will be taught to you over and over again. So hence why I said it's important to sit down and reflect, so that you can identify these things. Sometimes you will hate things and people that you have no business hating because you are not learning a simple lesson that you're supposed to be learning from certain experiences. So these experiences repeat themselves for you. The same kind of guy keeps breaking your heart. Now you want, ngabegisa, tall, dark and handsome, ngabegis. And then this tall, dark and handsome guys just keep walking into your life and they hurt your feelings. I'm just making an example. It's an example. So like I'm just joking, but it's important for us to sit down and reflect from time to time on these things. I know for a fact it does me a lot of good, and I do know that a lot of people do it. So yeah, thank you for watching this video till this point. Appreciate you so much. See you again next week, Wednesday. We will probably be doing this for just November. So yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you. Danko.